Hi everyone, my name's Anjali and welcome today to our WOCY Daily Activity. It's the 18th of March and today is Aruba Day. So I thought I would refer to my world map today because Aruba is really small. It's a small island in the Caribbean. It is just off the northeast corner of Venezuela, so the northeast of the continent of South America. And it is so small that 471 Arubas would fit into the island of Ireland. So if you were with me yesterday for St. Patrick's Day, 17th of March, you know that we were talking about Ireland. It's really, really close to Venezuela. It's only 15 miles away from Venezuela, and that's one of the really interesting facts I thought I would share with you today. It's part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, so people there are Dutch speaking. Everyone speaks Dutch in Aruba, and they also speak a local language called Pipiamento. Because it is a small island, it gets a lot of its tourism, gets a lot of tourism there, and so a lot of people speak English and Spanish as well. Now, one more fact I thought I would share with you about Aruba is that it's called One Happy Island. There are 90 different nationalities. That's right, 90 nationalities that live in this very small place. That's people who come from 90 different countries around the world. And so it's called that One Happy Island for a very important reason, because they all live very happily together. So Aruba, lots and lots of beaches, but there is also a lot of desert as well. And so a real contrast in different environments there. And so I'm inspired by the wildlife and the nature of Aruba to share with you 2 yoga activities today and also a well-being activity. The first one I want to share with you is the burrowing owl. So the burrowing owl burrows and lives underneath the cacti in the desert, and it is so famous that its picture appears on Aruban postage stamps. So let's get into our owl pose today. First of all, I'd like you to come and stand up tall, and I'm going to turn sideways. You might find it easier to see what I'm doing. We want to keep our knees and our feet together as much as we can, and then slowly bend our knees so that we come onto our tiptoes. So we really want to come into a tiptoe balance, but let's just see how comfortable you find it here before you come into a full balance. Now, some people find it a little bit sore on the front of their ankles when they come into this tiptoe balance. So you can use things around you to help here and to rest your heels on, and that can help. So you can rest your heels down onto a cushion. You can even fold up that cushion or have a blanket. Or if you've got something like a big thick book or a yoga block around, you can use that behind your heels and lean back on that, and that can help too. If it feels uncomfortable, then just stop. All right, I'm going to take that block away because I want to have an exercise here on my ankles, my knees, my hips, all being strengthened and toned. Taking our hands off the floor for a bit of a balance. To balance, you're going to need to be focused, to concentrate, to have a really nice straight back. So it's good for your posture, this pose. Let's bring some wings to this owl, and we're going to help open up our chest and our shoulders too. And if you're feeling ever calm, worried about anything, or not calm, sorry, and worried about anything, it's a great calming pose because it's taking your mind off what's worrying you so that you can balance and focus. Okay, let's come. You don't have to hold it for that long, by the way. Just come out of it whenever you like and give those legs a little bit of a shake just to ease out that stretching, strengthening that we did there. Okay, yoga activity number 2 is inspired by these baby turtles that appear on the beaches of Aruba at certain times of year. So we're going to do in yoga what we call a turtle pose. So with a turtle pose, I'd like you to come and sit up and take your knees wider, as wide as you can, keeping your knees bent. You can have your feet flat on the floor, they can kind of be on the sides, whatever you like, whatever feels comfortable. So just take them as wide apart as feels comfortable. If you take them too wide, you might feel a little bit of tension, tightness, seizing up in your thighs. So don't go that far. Then I'd like you to stretch your hands up to really straighten up and lengthen your posture, and bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. So I'm just going to ease back a little bit here. So we're stretching up, breathe in, breathe out as you bend forwards. And it may be that this is where bending forwards feels comfortable for you. If you think that you can bend forwards a bit more, you can bring your hands round, thread them through your legs and hold on to the outside of your ankles. Okay, and if this is enough of a stretch, you'll feel that stretch in your inner thighs, then that's fine. As you fold forwards, you're massaging your tummy, so we're really improving our digestive systems. If you are comfortable here, if you have any more stretch left in you, you might even find that you can bend forwards and have your chest and your head down towards the floor and your arms out to the side. So you just bend forwards as far as feels comfortable. This is really great to give your back a lot of flexibility. You're obviously getting flexibility in the whole of your legs as well as you stretch them out. We are opening up our hips and our shoulders. And if you ever have problems sleeping, have something called insomnia, you can use this as a really great relaxation pose. So kind of just use a cushion or something to help support you and that you can relax against. And it's great for helping when you can't sleep. It's also great because we are squeezing and making part of our diaphragm, our respiratory system, move and work a little bit harder. So it's great if you're an asthmatic as well. If you have asthma, it's a really great one for helping tone your respiratory system too. Okay, so you can relax your head, look down to the floor as you stretch into turtle pose, only to the point that feels comfortable for you. Come and sit up tall, and again, shake those legs out as we are going to have a little bit of soothing, relaxing, calming time now. Inspired by, because of the desert, the aloe vera plant that grows abundantly, grows lots and lots of it, that grows in Aruba. And aloe vera can be, or is, an amazingly healing plant. Even from that dry desert that it grows from, it has this lush, watery, thick gel inside. I always have an aloe vera plant. It's gone a little bit crazy, otherwise I would have brought it to show you, but it sits on my windowsill because it is amazing at helping to cure minor burns. So if you've accidentally burnt yourself in the house, not if it's a really, really bad one, then you must get professional medical help. But if you've got a little burn, or a little scratch, a little bit of rubbing somewhere, something has hurt you, if you've got dry skin or even oily skin, if you've got eczema, psoriasis, so any sort of skin conditions, putting a bit of aloe vera gel on can really help soothe that area. And if you don't have an aloe vera plant at home, you can get some really good aloe vera gel from the shops. Just take care that it doesn't have lots of preservatives, chemicals in it, particularly if you're using it on your skin because you don't want it to irritate you. So I thought that because often aloe vera, applying it to the face, putting it on your face is just amazing. I'd like us to think about the cooling effect of aloe vera, and let's use the cooling effect of our fingertips. Okay, our fingertips are the coolest part of our hands. And so sitting up nice and relaxed, we can imagine coolly spreading aloe vera gel all over our forehead. Just have those fingers lightly spread apart, and for 5 strokes from the middle of your forehead, just ease your hands, just move your hands out to the edge of your face. Okay, so that's 5 strokes there. And then with those same hands and fingertips, just stroke your way down your cheeks and your face, spreading out those fingers 5 times. And let's not forget our necks. Now this is also encouraging blood to flow to our faces. So really helping our faces to feel a little bit more alive, helps to heal our faces, helps to keep it looking young. And when you feel soothed, relaxed, calmed today, You can stop or you can continue as much as you like. As I wish you well with whatever you decide to do today, please enjoy. Maybe you want to find out more about Aruba. I know it's certainly a place I'd love to visit. Thank you all for joining me today. Love to you all always, and namaste. I look forward to seeing you soon.